Previously on Final Fantasy XVI. Oh! Oh! Now going the chase pace. Yes, sirs. Yes, ma'ams. Let's go. Final Fantasy XVI Part 26. Hope y'all's day's been good. Visit the infirmary.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Oh, we probably checking on Jill, I remember. It's like my name ain't even Jack though. Haha, see what I did there, jeez. Jesus.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves.
The shelves, yeah.
Oh, that's right. He went to ask Hippocrates about Torgal. He must have found something.
Yeah, cause Torg is a badass, but I'm not surprised, you know. Come on. These side quests are like handing out apples or something. Jeez.
The little ones have been up to their old
They give us new clothes.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they did.
Yo. I don't think we've ever been up here. Oh, wow.
Clive, where have you been?
I've
been
been
wanting to
chilling,
ask you something
cooling.
about Torgal. Where did you get him, like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
What?
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other...
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
That's
What?
cool.
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Yo, what? Fruitcake shit.
I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Yo, sometime later. Okay, I was about to say, no way they just whipped that bitch up in like 2 hours. What's down there? We can whip up like potions, it looks like.
It is.
You know, I've played my
Well, I
fair
couldn't run it
share of
without you.
Hogwarts Legacy, you
You
know
and
what I'm
everyone
saying?
else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
It's like we check our
I
bank
look forward to
account, there's
seeing 'em.
0 in it. Like, golly, siphoned our whole check with this woman.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Tuco.
What can I do here? Speak with Vivian, bruh. I wanted to know what there is to do here, but okay. Dungeoneering,
I think I'll wait till Midsummer Way to take a tour of them.
Come on.
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men.
Alright.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have
Yeah,
myriad
he's gonna
sightings
stay
of
low.
strange
He has no
soldiers in
hands.
unexpected places.
He's gonna
But
come
nothing
out being
definitive as
Sekiro
yet.
with the
If
prosthetics.
only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If
Some
anyone can
guy
piece this
carried
puzzle together,
him,
it's
you know what
you.
I'm saying? If that guy
I'm
just
willing to wait as long as
appeared,
it
it
takes.
had to have been another dominant who could like teleport because he could just get him out of there when it was collapsing. The building was collapsing, you know? Come on, guys, you can't piece it together? Y'all are older than me, I think.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
Yep, see? I'm not trying to be a king.
That is a relief.
I'm just trying to be a ruler.
Clive, have you got a minute?
I thought that was Sid, no cap.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Oh no. This game always throws curveballs at me. Who's the guest?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Clive, my boy!
Okay, I was about
Tub a
to
cask
say.
and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is
Who
here!
is that? I remember now. At least the guy who fucking took him here is rich now. Meanwhile.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not.
These guys are so cocky and smug.
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a
The
clash
girl on his
between
left is
Bahamut
Claude's
and
mother.
Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Jeez.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Does that give him power or something?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
The king and queen are just so cocky, man.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
What do you mean?
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Damn. Alright, finally.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
He's just waiting down there.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks. Give us new clothes.
Sometimes I like how immersive the story is, but sometimes I want it to go fast all the time, you know? See what this man wants.
My dear nephew, how I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came. To learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the
I'm
Guardians
a
of the Flame
big
to
dog,
evacuate the
bro.
people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
Okay, bet.
2,000?
Thank you, Uncle Byron.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde.
What's
Most
intriguing?
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
Yes,
What do you think,
sir.
Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
So, final piece of the puzzle, as in, like, we're almost done with the game, or?
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her Royal Navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Herja, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port
Damn,
Isolde.
that makes sense.
To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death.
I was like, that
and
makes
Kupka's
sense.
faithful creatures would not allow it.
She was like, no.
So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. They may well have gone cold by now.
You could have just said
but
that.
as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
He's gonna
I'd be
die.
glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
That's what I'm saying. We need to be quick. I want to get to some action.
with a... Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalimil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalimil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Okay.
I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Gav.
Fuck for that.
Bruh.
Gav, Otto.
I slapped the shit out your ass.
You can count on us.
Alright. We're actually gonna go to the blacksmith just real quick. See if we got anything else we're able to grab.
What do you reckon Mid's going to make next?
Clive.
What's up, dude?
What do you want?
Oh, grindstone up 15. This one 11 bolt earth started meteorite. 225. This one I need.
Should last you a good while.
Bet. Thank you. Can I get these yet? No, I need electrum. And I need another scarlet hat.
Anything else?
Yeah, it doesn't look as cool. But we'll go ahead and go.
Sid's going to find Kupka and finish.
Alright.
All right.
Byron!
I'm ready to depart.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We shall. Come, let us away to
Let us
adventure.
away to adventure. Nah, let's dip, dog. Come on. Now the bottom of the map is we're gonna start getting involved in. Okay. Oh, is this Drake's Fang? Oh yeah, okay. She just showed that it was like this. Okay. Let's go through the desert, but we got some of Titan's power too. This looks dope though. Has some Egyptian like shit. Hi Torgal. Why is Torgal with us and not with Jill?
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
A trading post it is.
Alright. Riddle of the Sands. Oh, I could probably go anywhere, huh?
Over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
I did the Titan thing. Come on, if they hit me and I block them. Okay, I can do that too. Thank you, Torgal. Yes, sir. We're fighting some new enemies. Jeez.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy,
Come on now.
you and I rode this way.
Hit me.
Accompanying
Hit
your
me.
father on a scouting expedition to Drake's family. He let me come with you. I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Man. Chocobo. See, I knew they were enemies. Yes, sir. Get the fuck out of here. Oh! That was dope. Dude, he's quick, dog. Jeez. Oh, there's other people up here. Okay, at least we can run past them. Oh, there's hella people up here. Let's do this.
Come on.
That's what we have them for, right? Let's make our way for the Dalamel Inn. It's almost like way... Oh man. That's cool.
There she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Sure. Someone's underneath the sand.
Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Torgal is a good boy.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Who is she taking this to? What if it was Kupka? No way.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace.
Do we
You must
meet?
at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
I'm gonna go up there if I can. Or is some people gonna talk shit to her and I'm gonna stand up for her? Come on now.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, we'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
No, I can't.
Friend.
Everybody's getting out. I hope me and Josh get reunited.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Take him!
Jeez.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I just want to see Josh talk to Clive. Honestly.
your trouble.
He's loaded.
Word of advice, miss.
Excuse me?
That soup could do with a touch
Yeesh.
more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine. Yeah.
Why are they doing that? Does she not know a Rosfield? It looks just like his dad. I guess his dad passed away at a young age. She wouldn't know him.
Clive?
Josh is near. Let's go after him.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Come on. We were so close.
Where are you?
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Come on.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Yeah, we're gonna go knock him.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Oh man, I knew it was easy. I knew it was gonna be harder than just make for the Fang.
But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means. The wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search.
Dalamel and
Who is in charge of the town?
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we're not getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Well, it's not all we've got.
Light it, for Gilbert's sake.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Okay.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, I do.
I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Let's go then.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Mummy, I want to play with this.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Furder. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths.
Okay, but
that's where you'll usually find him.
Thank
the
you
baths.
kindly.
What?
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
He didn't even ask my name.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as
Maybe not.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing
I
around.
see.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Dude, that's insane. Yes, sir. I'm knocking him. Sometimes I just get in focus mode. Jeez. My bad. I went straight dog mode on him for a minute. I took some gill bugs from them. What's up?
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Okay. Alright, guys. I think at that point I'm going to end the video. In the next video we're going to make for the Lock of Leisure. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. Like and subscribe if you fuck with the game. It keeps surprising me, you know. Now we're in like a desert layout. It always looks great, and it's been putting us in new environments. It's crazy. So just let me know what you think in the comments, and you already know it's not a race when it's the chase pace.